Hello again. Today we're making this cute bee for my 500 subscriber special. I love you guys like you're my family. Let's begin. You're gonna want some yarn for your bee. You're gonna need some stuffing. I'm using a 5mm hook, and this is sugar and cream yarn. It's pretty awful. I'm gonna use safety eyes, or you can embroider them, and a yarn needle. Let's get started. Starting with our yellow, we're gonna have to make a magic ring. I know, it's awful. So make your magic ring. I like to chain one to secure it. Oh, I was like fighting there. Okay, then after you make your magic ring, we are going to do 6 single crochets inside. So do 6 single crochets inside the ring, and I'll come back and meet you. Once you have your 6 single crochets, we're going to pull the tail and pray that our ring closes, which it did. And then we're going to increase in each of the following stitches. So increase, or INC, means 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So we're going to do 2 single crochets in each stitch. It should be a total of 12 stitches. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. The pattern's in the top right. Looking fantastic. Now for the next round, we're going to do the same thing 6 times. We're going to do a single crochet, and then in the next stitch, we're going to do an increase. We're going to do that 6 total times for 18 stitches. So I'll do it one more time with you. Single crochet in the next stitch, and then an increase in the following. You got it. For this next row, we're going to do the same thing 6 times. We're going to do 2 single crochets. So 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch, place another single crochet. And then in the third stitch, we're going to do an increase. So 2 in the same stitch. We're going to do that 6 times for 24 stitches. So repeat that 5 more times. So we just finished our 24. So for the next 3 rounds, it's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, because we're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So it should be 24 stitches in each row. Go put on a YouTube video or something, and I'll see ya later. I just finished my 3 rows, and I'm going to do a color change to black now. So if you want to watch me do it, this is how I do it. I pull my yarn out after cutting it. Then I want to shove my hook through the 2 loops that are there. Perfect. Then you take the new yarn you're going to switch to. Oh my gosh, is that fuzz? And then you pull it through. This part's kind of tricky. Pull it through those 2. And then you just keep going as you would. So now for the next 2 rows, we're going to do single crochets in each stitch. Just an easy peasy 24. And we're just going to keep going. Oh, and then you can pull this loop when you're done. And it should be all set. Just weave in the ends later. So we're going to do 2 rows of single crochets in each stitch of black. Okay, see ya. Look at us go. Okay, so now we're going to do another color switch. We're going to switch back to yellow and do about 2 or 3 or however many rows you want. I'm going to do like 2 and see how it goes. So you should know how to color switch now, right, guys? And well, if you want to watch me do it, this is what I'm doing. I'm a little shy, so I'm a little slow. Okay, so I did that. Wrap that around. Okay, I hope you guys aren't getting bored. Maybe just mute the video and watch me do it. Would be better. Okay, and then you just carry on with your life. Oh, this is so annoying. You just carry on like nothing ever happened. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 more rows of single crochets, or 3 or 4, or however many you want. I don't care. But I personally, I think I'm going to go do 2. or not. I'll tell you. Okay, now you're going to color switch again. Oh my gosh, I actually did 3 rows of yellow. Sorry, I lied to you guys. So color switch again to black and then do 2 more rows for our last black stripe. Okay, I think you guys got it. Rewind the video if you need help with color switching. Alright, I just finished my last stripe. I switched back to yellow. And now I'm just going to do 1 row of 24 single crochets of yellow. I'm not sure. I'm making this up as I go. So I'm going to do 1 row and then I'll come back to you. So do a color switch and then do 1 row just so we can get the ball rolling here. So I just finished that row. Now would be a good time to put safety eyes if you have them or embroider them on. And then I'll show you how I'm going to embroider this mouth. I like to do it when it's still open because it's easier for me. So find where you want the edges of your mouth to be. Mine's going to be like there. And then shove the thing through. Don't worry, our little bee is okay. Then you're going to want to shove your hook back through where that beginning thing was. You know what? You honestly might want to mute me and not even listen to me because I just make it more confusing. Okay. Then we're going to want to keep it a little loose. Okay, keep it a little loose. And then find where you want the bottom of your mouth to be. Does that look even? That looks even, right? Let's hope so. Okay, so find where you want the bottom of your mouth to be. Keeping it a little loose. So I want the bottom of my mouth to be there. I'm going to shove my needle down right below the yarn. Pull it all the way. And then we're going to shove it right so it goes above the mouth. And then pull it all the way. Oh God, did that work? I hope that worked. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, that looks cute. Okay, so do that. We are ready to start closing up our bee. So we're going to do the same thing 6 times. We're going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets, and then in the 3rd and the 4th stitch, we're going to do a descent. So here's how I descend. I shove my hook through the, oh my gosh, that was embarrassing, through the front loop of the 3rd stitch, poke it through the 4th stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through till there's only 2 on there. Oh my gosh, I am fighting this yarn today. And then pull it through both. And that is 1 descend. It's DEC in the top right pattern. So we're going to repeat that a total of 6 times for 18 stitches. And I'll see ya. Fantastic. Now for this next row, we're going to do the same thing 6 times. We are going to do 1 single crochet. And then we're going to do a decrease for a total of 12 stitches. Almost done, y'all. After your 12 stitches, this would be a good time to stuff your bee. I don't like to do it on camera, but stuff it up and then we will do our last row, I think. All right, this part's a little tough, but we're going to do 6 decrease stitches. Oh my gosh, I was spitting while I was saying that. 6 decrease stitches all around, so just 6 total stitches. It's a little tough, but you can do it, and then I'll come see you. Once you have your 6, cut a long tail, and then just pull the yarn through, and then get out your yarn needle because we're going to sew it closed. Okay, to close up our circle, we're going to take our needle and through the inside loop of each of these stitches, if I could get it through, there we go. The inside, we're just going to put our needle through all the way around, and then we're just going to pray that at the end it looks good. I've done it before, and it usually turns out decent. So I saw this on a YouTube Shorts one time. Okay, I think that's about it. I probably missed one. That doesn't look too bad though. So, I don't know. Figure it out. And then to hide your needle, we're just going to shove it through the bee. Don't worry, he's okay. And pull it through, and we'll never see it again. That looks really good, you guys. That looks really good. Okay, stay tuned for the wings. For the wings, we're going to start with our magic ring. I know, awful. I like to chain one to secure it. Does anyone else do that, or is it just me? I don't know. Then I'm going to do 6 single crochets into the middle of the ring. It's kind of like how we started our body of our bee. So 6 single crochets, and I'll be back. After you got your 6, we're going to pull it closed. Thank goodness it closed. And then we're going to do an increase in each stitch for a total of 12. So do an increase in each of those single crochets. Oops. Now we're just going to repeat the same thing 6 times. We're going to do a single crochet and then an increase. And we'll do that 6 total times for 18 stitches. So one more time, we're going to do a single crochet and then an increase. And then our wing should be like done, I think. Okay, I'll see you soon. So I just finished my 18, and I like to close it off by doing a slip stitch because I think it looks neater. And then just cut it and pull it through. And then you just need to make another wing because bees have 2 wings. So make another one, and then we'll be pretty much done. You guys, I forgot to tell you to leave a long tail on your wings when you're done. I'm just being a silly goose today. So, last thing we're going to do is sew on your wings. Hopefully you have a long tail left. I have to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. So, just try your best to sew them on, and I'll show you what mine looks like. But you know what? If you want to watch me struggle, go ahead. If not, just either end the video or skip, or I don't care. Just please don't unsubscribe to me. Somebody unsubscribed the other day and I actually wanted to cry because I finally got 500 subscribers, and then I went to go look at it again and then it said 499. And it honestly just ruined my day. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to hold very well. But you guys, this is your project, not mine. So just try your best, and I don't know, like, what are you going to do with this bee anyways? Maybe you're going to sell it. Then I would try your best. But if you're not going to sell it, then it's okay if it has some flaws. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. Okay, well, that's like all I'm going to do because I'm never going to look at this bee again. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'll show you the results at the end. You cannot tell me that this is not adorable. You guys, I just impressed myself. Hopefully you impressed yourself if you made it this far and made this bee. And thank you for my 500 subscribers. I was so excited. And I love you guys like you're my family. And if I never see you again, I hope you have a good life.